You've seen me play Birth of the Empires with the Qatar Invaders, the Heian Trade Union, the Omega Alliance. I think it's about time
The Coalition of Planets.
we show off the humans. Because why not? It's about time, right? Now, I'll note that with last game of the Omega Alliance, we played basically on hard difficulty. And I think I had 4 minimum neighbors. I had a star density of 30 here. Set down the galaxy width to 20 to be a square. And I had the anomaly density up to 20. I think for the most part we're going to keep the the settings as it was basically in the Omega Alliance game. Though I'll basically turn off the research victory because we've done it twice. And it really takes away from the game because, it's a little too easy to get the research victory, especially with the Coalition of Planets, so we'll try for something else. So, let's get to it, shall we? And slowly the music starts to play. Alright, so we're in the galaxy over here in the corner again, where I guess we started the Omega Alliance, because why not? Now note that the Coalition of Planets basically starts with 2 Sputniks, which are basically probes, and they start with a stuff room colony ship, but they don't have anything else besides that. There's no scout ships for them, there's no transport like the Qatar have, there's no other stuff. But it's enough basically to get this going, so let's just get going, shall we? We'll send the colony ship maybe up here to Castra. Actually, we'll send back over here to Murga, I think. The Sputnik can go up to Castra. And you can go over here to Shano Nishu. Now note that with Terrans, I like to basically have a certain setup where we basically just buy off the first couple colony ships. And with them I like to load our shields the one here. And let's buy this. For research, I like to just throw it all into construction tech. And I think we're good to go. So, let's show off the Terrans from Terra, the founders of the Coalition of Planets. Alright, so build a new construction ship here. And apparently none of these systems apparently have any miners, but I see one up here as well as up here, and there's one over here as well, so they're really minor spaces to find. And I want to basically find them as fast as possible, so I can go over here. We'll send you here. I have to say that these planets are just terrible for the most part, because I won't be able to do anything with these really, unfortunately. Let's get you over there. We're just going to buy that. Now note that at turn 3 we already have enough for a trade route, but unfortunately we don't have anyone to basically trade with, unfortunately, just yet, so oh well. Up to 32% basically with my research, because I know that with the Terrans basically have 5 basic universities to start off with, so that's nice. Now I want to get basically 5 basic factories going because I need those basically to build up more titanium mines and universities, so I'll basically want to get access to 6 universities, 3 basic titanium mines to start off with. Just some basic stuff. And yeah, these planets are crap, but oh well. Let's get move these guys here for now. Yeah, obvious systems here. Castra is not worth my time. Syrian File is basically not worth my time. Murga's not worth my time. I got one system here that's basically worth, like, looking at, I guess, but, that's about it. Now, I will know, by the way, as well, I'll probably be building some Fox, like, transports that, in the future, so we'll just, like, do that for now.
Contact has been made with an alien culture.
Alright, so there's the Lubites. We already know who these guys are. They apparently don't like us too much, but hopefully they don't declare war or anything like that.
Contact has been made with an alien culture.
There's the Bond. They apparently like us quite a bit, though, so we're good about that. So they're angry, but, these guys are probably going to be, like, easy to get, like, friendships and stuff with, so we're going to trade with them right away.
Affirmative.
I'll have to try and get the Lubites on my side somehow, but, that'll be later, I guess.
Affirmative.
The good news about these guys is that they have some easily terraformable planets, so that's nice.
Select a planet for terraforming. Select a planet for terraforming.
We're just going to get these guys to do some quick stuff here.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Once I basically have all this terraforming here, I'll probably send over some, these scholarships over to Bond, basically start terraforming now stuff. Get them basically into my, like, coalition a little faster, hopefully.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
So I don't want to send my probes into, like, that extra pulsar, so let's avoid that, but whatever.
Contact has been made with an alien culture.
Alright, so there's the Volmar. They apparently like me quite a bit, and they're also a shield, a ship producing, like, faction, so they have fighters, cruisers, and heavy cruisers, apparently.
There are diplomatic messages pending.
Alright, so that's done. We'll try and get this with these guys right away. I'll basically, like, slowly go up the line of, like, this guy here. Ooh, good. This guy has lots of basically colonized too, so that's always nice to see.
Affirmative.
Now, I'm not bothered with, like, the Terran, like, the Terran playstyle in this game. The idea with them is that you want to basically try to, like, expand out as fast as possible. With, like, your transports and, like, your colonies and stuff like that. Just like, find miners and, like, try and get them into, like, your coalition right away. So, unfortunately, we don't have, like, a good, like, stepping point for that, but, we'll try and, like, do our best for it, but whatever.
A new technological development has been completed.
There's where mass replicator is basically researched. Alright, so apparently we're done with, like, our construction here of, like, titanium stuff, so that's good. Let's work on these next. Now, I will know I have to be very careful with my food because, we use up a lot of it basically to, like, grow early on with, like, coastal plants because, like, we're very good about producing food like the Terrans, but we're not exactly good about, like, producing, like, buildings and such, unfortunately.
There are diplomatic messages pending.
Ooh, they're offering me an alliance right now. And they're declining our trade range, so that's kind of annoying. We'll take this from you. I'll have to start terraforming this guy's plants so I can basically, like, get into, like, his good graces, I guess, but whatever. I might summon someone up here to Castro and make a ship dock at some point, we'll see.
Affirmative.
We'll get this guy over here for now. I have to say, it's like one of horror setups for, like, the Terrans, I think, because you want to basically have lots of miners basically in, like, your, like, field of view that are, like, happy to you, but, I got two bases up here that aren't necessarily even want to trade with me, so not the greatest, but whatever.
Terraforming has been completed.
Alright, so we got a alliance of them. You know what? Let's just see if I can like just offer him a membership and see if they just jump right in. Might be a little too early to even offer it to him, but you know, we'll see how it goes.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Get this going.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Excellent. So we'll have us basically done 3 turns to terraforming, and then we can like, you know, send these guys down to Bond and maybe about the caster here. See, the thing that's like terrible with these planets is that I can't really get sim building very easily with them, so you can't really use them basically to like, you know, push out really fast, unfortunately.
A new technological development has been completed.
There's my all my farms basically researched. Probably won't get this in time for a colony, but whatever. I want for the energy resource, I guess.
There are diplomatic messages pending.
Alright, well we already have ourselves a firm member in basically the coalition here, so awesome. I'll need to basically, you know, get off some stuff, but you know, we'll have to build this first so we can like keep exploring. It's all about continuously exploring with like their coalition to basically like, you know, find people to basically get like, you know, your guys into like your coalition. Like you see like here we get like someone into our coalition, we get like a +8 morale boost. So basically on like, you know, Terra here, if I go to it, you basically see that this guy basically has like, you know, 115 morale right now because, you know, they're so happy. Someone joined us already.
Terraforming has been completed.
Alright, that's done.
Affirmative.
Unfortunately, Bond's not close to anyone really to like, you know, keep expanding out, but whatever. Let's basically keep going here, so we'll just get 9 of these right away to primitive organic factories.
Colonization in progress.
You go there. You go right there.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
And honestly, it sucks, but whatever. I guess I want to consolidate these like 2 planets here. Do you like, you know, caster 2 and caster 3? Just like get like, you know, enough for a shipyard.
We claim this system in the name of the Coalition of Planets.
Alright, so there's my first colony.
A new technological development has been completed.
There's plasma reactors, of course.
There are diplomatic messages pending.
Oh, awesome. These guys offer a trade agreement, so we can take that. We'll take that from them. Over here in like Sean Osho, we'll basically just build up some basic stuff, so just get a few of these basically going. Then we'll get some basic factories, I guess, or maybe we'll have enough for a shipyard, we'll see. Let's get some propulsion research going so we basically explore a little faster and, you know, farther. And I want to build the automated farms right away, so we basically have our food, you know, issues basically sorted out over here in like, you know, Terra. So we'll build that. All right, so we got 3 of the Vulmer now. It's probably gonna take a while to get these guys basically like me, but you know, we'll basically. Oh, they already colonized a bunch of stuff here. We'll basically get, you know, into practice, basically trying to get these guys in my like, you know, lines as fast as possible.
Select a planet for terraforming.
You go there.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Get to work basically colonizing Castro, I guess.
Terraforming has been completed.
Alright, Bond's basically first is, you know, first wave worlds colonized here.
Select a planet for terraforming.
We'll have to work on that one next. Now, another in Terra, by the way, I want to basically, you know, keep building up ships and such. The question is how I want to basically get around to it, so... We'll build a few of these right now, I think, and I'll build ourselves an Ame farm. I think that'll be my next step.
A new technological development has been completed.
Alright, so it's basically like the first level of propulsion done. I want to basically have the propulsion 2 to basically get access to, like, you know, better exploration, but, you know, that's fine. Alright, Bond's basically got food issues like sorted out for a little bit here. Let's get in to get a couple more fabricators. And I'm fine with having like 3 basic like laboratories. We'll get a couple titanium mines, I guess, so we'll build these up. Now these guys have something called the industrial force, basically improves their, like, you know, industrial output by quite a bit, so I'll obviously get, like, you know, this basically going soon enough. Alright, over here in Shansho, we got ourselves our primitive farms basically ready, so... Let's just try and get 3 of those right away. Awesome, so Terra basically has access to more of this stuff here. I need a little more industry, basically build this in, like, you know, 2 turns, I guess, so might want to wait for that. We'll build a few more of these. I'm going to need a lot of, like, you know, mass replicators in, like, my home world, so let's keep going on for it now. Okay, Bonds builds titanium mines. I want them to keep producing stuff, so let's get 6 more of those basically going.
Affirmative.
We'll send this guy down here, I guess. Now, if possible, I'll at least try and, like, get these guys into my, like, you know, good graces, so to speak. So let's go offer these guys a gift. See if they take it.
A new technological development has been completed.
Here's Propulsion 2.
Terraforming has been completed.
Propulsion 2 is basically high enough for now, basically to, like, you know, do some, like, basic exploration, so we'll take that.
Affirmative.
And I get it up to Andromeda and, like, you know, these places now.
Affirmative.
Okay, Bond's basically done terraforming, so we'll get this guy to, like, you know, colonize.
Colonization in progress.
And there we go, we can build these guys in 2 turns now, so we'll get a deuterium, you know, extractor right away. Actually, you know what? Let's get the automatic farms first, then we'll build this. That'll be my plan. Chancellor's basically done its, like, you know, factories for the most part. Need a little more population to build, like, you know, a space dock here, but whatever, we'll build another, like, you know, basic factory for now.
Affirmative.
There's Virgo.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
I don't care if this guy goes into the tournament, you know, nebula, let's just send him right in there.
Affirmative.
Go to Andromeda.
A new technological development has been completed.
Here's computers basically done.
Contact has been made with an alien culture.
Alright, so here's the Andromedons. They basically are, like, you know, not entirely, like, you know, neutral to me, but, you know, they'll be probably easy enough basically to grab into my, like, you know, alliance. Alright, these guys are like, still not quite where I need them to be, but whatever. They can build a tin mine. There, do that in 2 turns. And we'll get our first weapon tech for our halfway and AT class frigates. And these planets, they suck.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
There's Andromeda, by the way, so a little bit to colonize down there if I get around to it. Alright, these guys went up like, a couple pips, I think, these guys here, but, not much. I'll probably want to, like, go after the Andromeda thing first for, like, their cooperation if I can, so... We'll probably go after, like, making these guys like me a little bit more, I guess.
Affirmative.
Get you up here. Alright, Bond's basically done its work over here, making, like, basic factories. Or fabricators, I guess. I can't exactly build the fabricators because I don't really have the, like, titanium for it, though, so... We'll just get a few of these basically going now. Alright, these guys built a titanium mine. I need one more pip basically for the thing here I need, so... Let's put a primitive farm for now. Alright, Terra. Terra. We built our, direct room, basic direct room refinery thing there. Got a little bit of industry. I still take too long for this stuff, though, so... Let's get a plasma reactor, 2 plasma reactors, and build a closer in the shipyard. Build my ships a little bit faster that way.
A new technological development has been completed.
Okay, so there's that stuff.
There is a new scientific breakthrough. Terraforming has been completed.
Excellent.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Keep it up. In hindsight, it probably would have been a better idea to, terraform this planet here, because, we have 15 billion on it, but whatever. Alright, so, special resources now available on it. There's, ship production costs for, both things, speed and range. Note, by the way, this is all really good for, the coalition planets. Speed basically makes this, your solar ships go a little bit faster. Ship production is, always good. Increased range. I'll note that with, the coalition planets, they actually do have quite a few short-range ships, I think. Most of their stuff, the Benton here, for example, is a short-range, frigate, so this makes it a little bit more viable if, you have, a medium range for it. The Duluth class basically here only goes up to, short range. The halfway is apparently a short-range vessel. Outposts are outposts, they don't move, so it doesn't really matter about them. This fire is apparently a short range, so... It actually makes sense for, the Federation basically get, the range thing, because, a lot of their stuff is very short range, so... We'll actually go, I think, for, increased range for these guys. And at some point, I'll basically start restricting that, but, for now, we just want to basically keep focusing on the other stuff, so... Let's get this going. And there's my space dock, so let's just build this finally. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it like this. Doink! There we go. And now I can just keep going here. This guy can go over here and, like, you know, we maybe get the Duropuralis if I'm lucky. There's an alien artifact I found. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that's really good. So sometimes like this, like, you know, it's a positive thing. So, alright. Let's just go with friendship here. I wouldn't mind getting these guys in my alliance because they basically are shipbuilding, so I like you automatically have like, you know, the ability like to reach their planet as well as like, you know, the loops really easily. If they like join me.
Affirmative.
I'll send this guy here and we'll go up this way, I guess. Alright, these guys built up their thing here. I'll note that with like, you know, Sean's show here, I guess we'll probably just make it into like a shipbuilding area just because I like, you know, I like to have like at least a second one. And like, you know, having a small place like this is a good place to like, you know, build up like, you know, buying ships, so why not? Let's get these though.
There are diplomatic messages pending.
I'll take this. I will definitely take this. There's our membership with these guys right away. I'll note this stuff about the coalition of planets. It's very easy for them to basically get like, you know, people like being like, hey, can I join your like coalition? Because, you know, that's what they're all about, forming a coalition and such.
There are diplomatic messages pending.
Alright, so basically in my like thing here. Well, we'll give like might to the Drummond's in a little bit, but for now let's just go over to these guys here. Ooh, look at this, there's stuff up here. The Vori I think are like, you know, hostile. I didn't think these guys are also a hostile, like, you know, race up here, but whatever. And look at, I got all their ships as well. So I got fighters, I got cruisers. Now, nice thing about these guys, like, you know, here, having access to like these like ships basically means like, you know, I'm gonna have like a deterrent against like people who come and war me. You haven't really seen me like, you know, worry about like, you know, building up ships yet, but you know, I'll note that like in this game, how it basically works with like you know, factions that claim war on you. If like have like, you know, like no defenses at all, they're very much inclined to basically do it, and you have like some that are very much like, you know, not. So nice.
Affirmative.
Let's get this guy up here now, so we basically, you know, start going after these worlds here. All right, Shanshu. We're gonna upgrade this now for you. That's gonna hurt for a little bit, but you know, we're gonna get this guy basically build up the mass preparators first, and then we can like, you know, build up like the farms and such, I think, after that. Alright, good. That's what I want to see with these guys, so actually we're working on this right now. Let's just have these guys keep building up their, like, you know, mass replicators, I think, for now, so we'll build up, you know, 6 more of these.
A new technological development has been completed.
Alright, so there's, like, you know, Duranium lines and mass replicators done. Now, I won't be able to get food for a little bit, so for research right now, I do get access to like another like, you know, ship very soon. Just to throw it out there. I got the halfway 2 here. And there's a chili mark over here at like, you know, the free basically. And like the pan slot as well, I think, or yeah, here's the pan slot. I have no clue what the research, but you know what? Let's just go after the propulsion tech so, like, you know, move my ships around a bit, like, easier. That'll be something I basically look into. Interesting, there's aliens here. Let's just go to the Andromedans now and let's give them some money.
Contact has been made with an alien culture.
There's the Vorians, by the way, so hostile warlike guy. Now, I'll note that with like Voria here, one good thing about like getting like notice guys right away, besides the fact that I'll be like able to invade them if they decide to go war with me.
Affirmative.
If they have a change in government, it's very possible I'll be able to get these guys to like me a lot more. So
Select a planet for terraforming.
meeting them as soon as possible is usually a good idea. For that reason. Now, I forgot to do anything over here in Vulmer, so whoops. Alright, let's just see here. I want these guys to... They're not producing directorium, apparently. Interesting. Let's just upgrade this for now.
Affirmative.
Let's get these guys up here.
There are diplomatic messages pending.
Alright, so, change in policy, so now we have, like, military going on. Alright, these guys here. They can't build fabricators yet because they don't have the, the stuff for it, but whatever. We'll start building industrial forces because, like, that'll help out at this point.
Affirmative.
Let's get you off over here.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
I'm pretty sure Horse is another world, as well as like this one here, but I could be wrong. That could be like the battleship there, so.
Affirmative.
Let's get this guy over here. You can go right there. Alright, these guys basically built up their thing here, so let's build this and that next. We'll do it like that. And before I forget, I probably want to go into my ship design, make the the fire escape here a little bit easier to build. We're gonna build like a fire escape to send over there, so I don't sacrifice a good ship there. Just fire off like fire escape and find out what's there. Alright, that's done. We'll get mass replicators up here over here, and then we're going to start pumping out ships real fast, I think, over here. So, we'll do that. Let's get one of these going right here, I think. I should just get, like, 4 of them. I think here. I need to get myself a directorium refinery as soon as possible over here, so I'm going to, build ships from here if I want to, I guess. But, I probably want to develop the place too as well. So I get, a couple, hydronic farms. Maybe get, a couple science centers in this. These guys apparently are producing deuterium, which is nice. These guys are gonna be like deuterium producing, plant in the future, I think, because they're just so good at it. So why not? And you guys can just go over here, I guess.
Affirmative.
You go up there.
A new technological development has been completed.
Alright, so now my colony ships can go a little bit farther. Start aiming for food maybe next.
Affirmative.
Now, figure out, let's just have these guys move here for a moment. And there we go, got my, industrial forces over here, so let's build this up now. They're almost at the point where I can upgrade these, like, you know, the food will be, like, you know, not an issue, so that's nice. Now, note that these guys here, they apparently don't have, like, you know, very good resources, but they have good food, so I'll probably just use these guys, like, to do research or something like that in the future. Maybe use them like as like a spy people, perhaps. Who knows? I could use these guys to boost troops as well, but I mean... Well, they're close enough to Terra, I guess, for that purpose.
A new technological development has been completed.
There's level 2 biotechs. So that's done. Alright, so these are aliens over here, apparently. There's a gas entity.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
We're just going to slowly move these guys in a block over here, I think. And I probably forgot to do stuff over here in Sean's show, so they've been doing nothing for a little bit. But oh well. Build up a university, I think. And all of these plants here basically have very slow growth, I guess, so it's taking them a while basically like to grow up a little bit, but whatever. They'll get there. Upgrade this over here, I guess, for these guys, and then let's get those going. Alright, so I think there probably is a battleship here, but you know, whatever. Yeah, it's the battle station right here. Let's hail it.
Contact has been made with an alien culture.
And there's the battle station. That's a nice world they're basically governing, so that's nice to see.
Affirmative.
Move a scout over here for now, I guess. Alright, at this point, let's just like give these guys a big gift.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
You know, let's send everyone up to attack this gas engine and try and get rid of it, I think. So, we'll see how that goes. You know, I've yet to upgrade my universities for a little bit. I probably should at this point. So, I'll upgrade this, and I'll upgrade the mines. I'll build my plasma reactor just to have it out of the way. Okay, these guys built their fabricators, so we'll build this up. And... you know, it seems like a waste not to have this fabricator be used for something, so... we'll build the barracks and they can, like, pump out some troops when I need to, I guess.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
We'll crush this guy, I think.
Terraforming has been completed.
And... these guys need to attack, not, like, avoid, so... attack!
Select a planet for terraforming.
There's that done.
A new technological development has been completed.
There's my anime farm too. Volmar apparently shrunk a little bit. That's not great, but whatever. Let's see here. Do I get anything immediately from, like, you know, research and stuff here? Rough cares would be nice to get. So we'll do that, I guess.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
So apparently these guys are neutral to me. These guys are not cooperative, so we're improving relations with these guys a little bit slowly over here. And the Roarans hate me, of course, because they're, like, you know, warlike. Alright, we've caught this guy. Let's just fight him. So everyone has to attack. He's going to attack me, apparently. They're just gonna rip into the fighters, I guess. And there we go, we killed the alien. Spirits are on the home front were raised somewhat by the victory. Did you these guys take any damage, I wonder? I don't think anyone took any damage from that, so... Hooray! We won a battle and nothing happened from it, so...
Affirmative.
Then go there.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
And we'll send my scout basically off to his Fang over here, I guess.
Affirmative.
Keep saying this guy money, hopefully make him, like, want to trade with me to do Andromedans.
A new technological development has been completed.
So there's that stuff. I get myself plasma reactors and deuterium refiners 2, or 1 rather. Well, let's just get this stuff up over here, I guess, the other stuff, I guess. Alright, no one's doing anything at this point, so I have to make everyone do some stuff, I guess, so... Vulma over here. They should probably get a little bit more construction before I like, build that up, I guess, so... Let's build 3 of these and they can like upgrade those. Let's just build 3 of these, I guess. And bound. They don't get any power, I guess. Let's build a few of these here. Sure, upgrade these. Why not? And Terra over here. I finally produced like colony ships in like 1 turn, so let's pump these out like crazy. I think. Let's build 9 of these right away. Send them all over the place. I use it as still only neutral, but whatever. They're slowly going up. Now note that I have like lots of range with these guys, so. I'll send them out basically out to like these planets that are like a little bit farther out, just like trying to like get my space docks up so I can like go farther into like the galaxy. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't met anyone yet, but that's fine. It'll just mean I have lots of time basically to like grab planets as I go along and go from there. Send this guy up basically up to Tavian over here, I guess.